Greetings, beautiful earthlings. My name is Star. If you are new here, I don't know how you found me, but I am super glad you did. And if you're returning, y'all the real MVP, you already know. So clearly this is not my normal background. You guys already know that the baby has been fight and sleep like her life depends on it. And I finally got her down for a nap. It's very late in the day, so I'm not going to move her for my space. And we're just going to go ahead and roll with it. So I'm really sorry if you guys get some background noise. I am in my living room, dining room area. The windows are open and stuff, so I can't really control the noise and the lighting in here like I normally would in my room, so we're just gonna roll with it. I just really wanted to do a video, get something out for the day and connect with you guys, and I did get a really cool gift and I wanted to share it with you guys. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, you have already seen this, but I think it's pretty cool, and I know that you guys can find this online if you do some digging, but please respect the fact that it was a gift and I didn't want to do the digging to find where you can get this online because this was a gift to me. It's a very special gift, so if you guys do find it online, please don't spoil that for me and put it in the comments or anything. Like, I understand it can be found with very little digging, and that's not the purpose of this. Like, it was a gift. I don't want to do the digging, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get a quick drink together, friends. I've got water. It's very late in the day, like 7 o'clock at night. I'm actually very surprised I've got this much light coming in from the window. So what we've got here is probably the coolest thing I have ever been gifted ever. This is really awesome, and it was given to me by a really old friend of mine. His name is Jack, and this is a wooden version of the Hermetic Tarot. So if you guys don't know, the Hermetic Tarot is actually a thing. I did a lot of researching and looking into it because of this gift, and it was a very big revolutionary tarot deck in the 20th century. And it had a lot to do with the Order of the Golden Dawn, a very big secret society, and apparently Pamela Coleman Smith, you guys know her as Pixie, had also worked with the Golden Dawn, and once Arthur Edward Waite had found her, he commissioned her to do that Rider Tarot, and I thought it was very interesting how all of those dots connected and things I did not even know about. So I really hope that you guys look into the Hermetic Tarot. I have now added it to my wish list because I thought that was the coolest thing ever. It is a black and white tarot deck, and there's a lot of symbolism in it, so very chock full of symbolism. Very interesting imagery, and that's why I wanted to look it up, because I was so blown away by this imagery. So let's talk about this actual deck here to begin with. As you guys can see, this is a wooden box. There's a very special note on the back, so I'm not going to show you guys the back, but it's really cool little puzzle box here, and it opens up, and this is actually made out of Alder Wood. So I also fell down a hole trying to research the magical properties of Alder Wood, and apparently this is a very magical tree, and even in some parts of Ireland, it's still forbidden to cut down the tree because of its link to spirituality and all of the amazing things that this tree knows and can do. And apparently when you cut it down, it changes from white to red with exposing the sap to oxygen. So very crazy looking into just this deck alone and this box and the alder wood and all of that. So that's why I really wanted to share this with you guys, because this is really cool how much this how much went into this deck, and my friend completely unknowingly just got me like the coolest thing ever. He didn't do any research about it, he didn't do all of the digging that I did, and apparently Alderwood will also open up some fae connection, so I probably would have warned him against that, but I mean, you know, we're gonna roll with it. You guys already know my stance on the fae, and I feel like the fae know my stance on the fae, so I mean, I don't think that a hopefully I don't get too much increased activity from this tarot deck here, but I mean, we'll see how that happens. Maybe I'll do an updated video for you guys a year from now if anything has ever happened around this tarot deck. So once I started reading about it, I did go outside and give it a very good smudge, very good Palo Santo smudge, because my friend was also playing with it before he had gifted it to me, and I didn't think to smudge it before I brought it in my house, which is really funny, but I did smudge it, I did give it a good smudge, and I have been connecting with it. And I think the reason that I started looking into the deck and the wood and all of that is because, you guys, the energy from this deck is off the charts. So insane. And I thought it was just because this was a natural material, and I guess it's because it is Alder Wood specifically, so I don't know if that affects if any other wooden tarot decks like that would be as off the charts with the energy. Also, if maybe a Rider-Waite tarot instead of the Hermetic Tarot would be inscribed on it, if that would change it or anything, because this imagery is nuts, y'all. So I can't even begin to tell you how obsessed I have become with this deck very quickly, and it's very strong, very strong energy. So I have here, you can see it's very small. This is actually only just the majors, and I'm pretty sure you can order like the entire deck. I feel like that would be pretty gigantic because they are wood. So let's go ahead and look here. The back is calla lilies, which is very sweet. I know that the actual Hermetic Tarot has roses on there, and calla lilies are my favorite flower, so I don't know if he was able to actually get that switched over. It's very, very cool. I think he did, because, you know, the box is, what's it called? It's customized. So this may very well have been customized as well. I like to think that it is, but I don't know if that's an option to be able to change around the flower. Like I said, I didn't do any digging to try to find it, and I'm not going to. So I think that's really beautiful. That makes it very special to me, especially because of how instant the connection was with this deck that I had the second I started going through it. So like I said, it is just the majors, but you guys, if you haven't seen the Hermetic Tarot, this is insane imagery. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. I did try to like turn on the overhead light over here, but it was so yellow it just didn't even look good. So I am obsessed with this. And I've never crossed that line of tarot from like the Rider-Waite to the Aleister Crowley side, but the whole secret society thing is very interesting, and it makes for very beautiful imagery here. And I guess that the purpose of this deck was to incorporate a lot of the zodiac and astrology symbolism to help beginners learn the tarot a little easier, much like Aleister Crowley, who also had put much of that astrology symbolism in there to help beginners learn the tarot. So these are absolutely beautiful, and as you guys see, they're, I don't know if you can read, there you go. They're pretty good, sturdy cards, and my friend was like trying to figure out how to shuffle them, and clearly they would be overhand shuffled like this. And as you guys see, these flip a whole lot, like a whole lot. I don't know if I should be mixing it up and getting reversals as well. I've been trying to think about ways to do readings with these since they're just the majors. Maybe I can pull like an overall energy card or something in readings with these. But I mean, that's beautiful shuffle ASMR. And as you guys see, they flip a whole lot. Like the energy, I'm not kidding you guys, these are insane. And the more questions I ask, the more flipping I get. They don't fly out, they flip very specifically. But, oh, I stand corrected. So I've tried shuffling these on video without the flipping, and it's that was the moon card, intuition. So I've tried doing this on camera without any of the flipping, and it doesn't work, you guys. These flip every single time, which is nuts to me because I have lots and lots and lots of tarot decks, and they don't all always do that. So I am very connected to this deck already, and I did kind of get a name for it, and I'm not sure if that's just me putting a name to it or if it's the name that it wants to go by, because like I said, this does have a very strong energy, very strong voice, and I did hear the name very clearly. But the name that I got also shows up multiple times in this deck, and I did not get any cards coming out when I asked specifically if it had any cards that it wanted to go by. So I'm not quite sure about that. I want to do some more bonding with it before I take that name as what I got. But Yeah, you guys, if you are interested in this at all and you do find it and you do really love it, I would be super interested to know if anybody else gets this and also has the same crazy energy from this, or if you guys have any other wooden tarot decks and get the same kind of crazy energy from it. So I am very grateful to have this beautiful tarot deck in my life now, and I'm very excited. But yeah, if you guys like this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, that's cool. Thumbs down. You don't have to like my video. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. Namaste.